And in the locker room, each guy has been going over and through his own routine to get ready. But once they take the floor, they're one single unit. And that's Coit Tower, perched high atop Telegraph Hill here in San Francisco. We're just about set for action. Welcome aboard, everybody. This is Wednesday Night Basketball of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, and by my side, Chris Webber and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. They've got Batum. Paul George is out there with Patrick Beverley. Then there's Kawhi Leonard, and it's Ibaka in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Golden State, Wiseman's out there with Green. Then there's Oubre. Then it's Andrew Wiggins, and it's Curry in at the point. Oubre outside. Here's Wiseman. Second shot opportunity. It's rebounded by Leonard. Oubre with the steal. Kicks it out to Wiggins. Curry from deep three-point land. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins.
Uses so many devices to get a shot. I mean, that time Curry on the catch and shoot.
Pass to Leonard. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. Well, it was the Clippers. Their last game a loss to the San Antonio Spurs. Curry deciding where to go with it. It's hauled in by the Clippers. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with San Antonio.
And that was a shocker. Hard to believe that they dropped the ball, so to speak, on that one, and probably a tough pill for them to swallow.
But it's just a reminder that nothing comes easy in the NBA. I don't care who you're facing. You're not going to win if you're not at your best.
And with a good mix of power and agility, Leonard can throw it down with the best of them.
Outside for Curry, over Beverly, and a little luck that time, but it drops. Curry's got his second basket of the night.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, that's because he's getting his number called early. I mean, he's doing his part to help carry the offensive load. It isn't the D that causes that miss. That's just a loss of concentration that time.
Fires the three, and another three for Golden State. Outing for Golden State. They won that game against the Kings. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Tyronn Lue and I had a few minutes to share, and he talked to his players about not letting Draymond Green get into their heads. Coach told them, no matter what Draymond pulls, don't fall into his trap. We need to stay mentally strong and focused. And that means he wants his players to walk away and not try to match him taunt for taunt. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Now here's Green.
And one more way for Green to impact the game, hit the mid-range jump shot.
And last season, a tough one for Draymond. Suffered a series of injuries, and no one hates to lose more than that guy.
Yeah, and even when he did play, because his teammates were around, he was exposed at some points, and he was frustrated much of the time. But that's in the past. Who cares about that? Now, he's right back to competing.
Here's Curry with the three. The rebound by Ibaka.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Now, here's Oubre. He picked up 18 points in the last one against Sacramento. Leonard with no one around. That three off the mark.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay. Oh, you hear that sound? That's the flushing of the toilet right there.
Greg, a fierce two-hander. Beverly against Curry. Beverly, the pass to Leonard. And that'll be two free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
You know, there are differing opinions as to who the best defensive player in the league is, but no matter what, Kawhi is always in the discussion.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Williams is checked in.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
His field goal percentage has dipped this quarter. I mean, his movement has to be better. He has to find the open spots on the floor.
You name a shot, Lou Williams has it mastered. It's why he's the best bench scorer the NBA has ever seen. And given his style, it feels like Curry could play as long as he wants.
Why not? The thing you never lose is your jump shot. Plus, Steph, he can beat you with instinct, awareness, rather than relying on his explosive athleticism. And if his team keeps their offensive style of play, he can play for forever.
Zubac is checked in for the Clippers. Luke Kennard comes in for Nicholas Batum. And Leonard has it in the corner.
Somebody came to play tonight. 6 out of his first 7.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. Lou Williams, so crafty, GA. Just a knack for putting the ball in the basket.
This guy just has the gift. I mean, it's been that way forever. He is just a born scorer.
The Warriors trailing. Here's Curry. Makes the shot. Basket number 4 this game. Brings him up to 4 for 9.
Doesn't it seem like Steph can get any shot he wants? I mean, with his handle and his shooting ability. That time, finishing off the drop.
Shot's good by Williams.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Curry is inside. He's guarded by Williams. Good for another field goal. Number 5 on the night. 5 for 10 shooting. For Los Angeles, they've gone 8 of 11 in the first quarter. They'll take that percentage any night. And they pick up 2.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
From deep three-point range, Curry's shot is good. Curry's got 17 now.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Double team on Williams. Leonard, Green with the block.
And what Green lacks in height, he makes up for it hard. He's such an outstanding shot blocker.
Drops in the tray.
He's pulling out all the tricks this quarter. They can't figure out how to stop him.
Nobody near Williams. And no good that time. And Golden State will go the other way with it. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
And that one was all about offensive execution. Running your plays, picking your spots.
As long as you do that, you put yourself in a good position to win, no matter if you're home or away.
And then Leonard with the dunk.
And don't sleep on Williams' ability to create for others. That's a veteran play.
Oubre finds Curry. It's rebounded by Leonard.
Man, when the ball's in his hands, that's as high percentage as it gets. It's just a fluke miss.
Uncovered. Here's Zubac, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Kelly Oubre.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
Los Angeles shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles, Patrick Patterson. He's checked in for Leonard. And Reggie Jackson subbed in for Paul George.
Some players might wear down during this kind of run. He's only getting strong.
Clippers trail by 5. Williams looking around. It's deflected, but he gets it back. And Patterson kicks to Kennard. 6 to shoot. Second chance shot from the wing. Patterson can't get it to go. Warriors leading by 5. Good on the shot. And now it's 27 points for Steph Curry.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense. And that's his 2nd foul already. And that's going to force him to tone down his aggression defensively.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Solid work at the line a season ago. 83% on his opportunities.
Oh, and Jackson is not just a terrific shooter, but a fantastic defender as well, using his great speed on both ends.
Fast break, here we go. And Kennard wide open. He shoots. That's good from 17 feet away.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
Yeah, so far both teams have been outstanding at the offensive end. There's a lot of game left to play.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Good. Now just a 1-point Warrior lead.
Oh, as good as he is at creating his own shot, Kennard is also a solid distributor. Doesn't miss the open man when he spots it.
Curry's shot is good.
He's got the hot hand right now. As long as he can keep getting open, they've got to keep feeding him.
Curry against Williams. Again, Los Angeles. Here's Curry. He has 29. From deep. And another three for Golden State.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
The basket looks as big as the ocean right now. I mean, that's how easy he's making it look.
It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Golden State Warriors. What an amazing quarter. There was absolutely no stopping him. And don't go away. We'll be right back. Recently, we spoke with Patrick Beverley about his
old school basketball. You know, and it's fun.
Now, pound for pound, Greg, Beverley may be the most physical player in the league.
And he also gets in your head. It's a combination that allows him to get stops against guys as big as Kevin Durant.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And the Warriors, guys, what jumps out to you in this game, stats-wise?
Just stretching out the floor in that first. They had the defense scrambling.
Just wearing them out. I mean, when you space the floor like this, the defense has to run and expend energy.
We've got Kelly Oubre. Wiseman's out there with Draymond Green. Then it's Curry. And it's Wiggins in at the two-guard spot. That's the group for the Golden State Warriors to start the second quarter. Oubre, good.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
They've been a more cohesive team over this stretch, and that helps account for their lead.
With the teardrop, that's good, and the Warrior lead is cut back down to 7. The bucket there from Jackson.
Oh, what a touch from Jackson on that floor. Just gently guiding it.
Oubre, no one around him. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
Jackson passes to Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
Oh, and when there's an open man, Jackson finds him, making it look very easy.
Curry is inside. Jackson on him. Curry's shot is good. Curry's got 5 points now in the quarter. And here's Jackson. 6 points for him. Down it goes. His third basket. He's now 3 for 4.
Oh, and really, Jackson excels when the defense gets physical with him. He's more than up for any challenge.
And that one's good. Wiggins.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Yeah. Horrible effort. It appears they may be on the brink of giving up.
So timeout called here. The first for Los Angeles. And Los Angeles with some changes. Serge Ibaka has checked in for Zubac. And it's Batum in for Kennard. That one's in there. The Warrior lead is cut down to 8 on the bucket from Jackson.
Couldn't run the inbound play any better than right there.
Curry kicks to Green. Oubre for 3. The Clippers grab the miss. Jackson in the corner. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now.
Oh, when Jackson is stringing together these dribble moves, the D is absolutely helpless. There's no way you're stopping him.
Curry can't get it to go. Clippers trail by 6. A step-back shot here. Jackson misses.
Even when the D is playing off of him, the mid-range jumper shouldn't be the shot they're looking for.
Takes a 3. The shot will not fall. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for Los Angeles. Patterson finds Beverley. Jackson looking it over. And the dunk by Jackson.
Jackson has tremendous hops. We call those pogo sticks, especially how he just gets up so easy and takes it home.
Over to the left wing. Pass to Curry. Jacks up a 3. And the Warriors miss again. Clippers trail by 4. Fires the 3. Wiggins with the rebound. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. And the Warriors miss again.
Yeah, and that three-point shot, it really has looked awful here in the second quarter. It hasn't stopped him from attempting them, but it's time to maybe find something else to do.
And the Warriors miss again.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Here's Curry, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
It's been a clinical performance. He's played a huge role and has them in position to grab the W.
Kawhi Leonard is checked in for the Clippers. Paul George comes in for Patrick Beverly. Free throw no good for Curry.
Curry is everything you want from a superstar. A fearless competitor and just an incredible leader.
Jackson gets the bucket.
Oh, that's just a terrific night for him from the floor, making almost everything he looks at.
Curry dishes to Green. Leonard with the steal. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
So hard to guard, really, without fouling. Leonard is an expert at forcing the issue and getting the call.
Lou Williams is checked in for Los Angeles. Both free throws good from Kawhi Leonard. Warriors have gone 6 of 12 in the second quarter, right at the 50% mark from the field. Curry, good.
If they close this win out, I know who my MVP is. His offensive performance tonight has been unreal.
Here's Williams. The Warriors pull it in.
Oh, the defense with no impact at all. Just didn't have the feel for his jump shot.
Green finds Curry. From past the arc. It's rebounded by Leonard. Leonard's got 5 rebounds tonight. Down low. Here's Williams. That falls. Nice speed that time from George. George has got his 3rd assist on the night. Here's Curry. He picked up 30 points in their last win against Sacramento.
And then there was his passing. When he wasn't scoring on his own, he was making plays for his teammates, and they just couldn't figure out how to defend him.
It's blocked. And here we go. Fast break. Wiggins has got it. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
And flashing some real toughness inside. Wiggins can finish plays that others simply can't.
That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut back down to 3 points with the bucket from Kawhi Leonard.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
The offensive rebound. Wiseman with the bucket. Wiseman's got his first points of the game.
And they repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And here's Leonard from 3. Warriors with the rebound. Wiseman's got his 6th rebound on the night. Curry outside. Good on the triple. And now it's an 8-point Warrior lead.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the 3-point shot.
Williams against Curry. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
So difficult to defend Ibaka inside the length, the improved strength, and he's one of those bigs who doesn't mind going to the line.
Kennard, he's checked in for Nicholas Batum.
Hey, guys, this is the way to stay in the game, where they're doing a masterful job from the line. Perfect this quarter.
This is his first trip to the line tonight. Free throw, good, Oubre. And the Clippers making a change here. Zubac is checked in. And both free throws, good for Oubre. And it's Williams with the ball for Los Angeles. Trailing here by 8. They're getting their first look of the season at the Warriors in this one.
Yeah, and they came out with a W every time they played this squad last year. A stark contrast drawn between the conference's haves and have-nots.
Oubre, George with the defensive effort. Clippers trail by 8. To the inside. And it's Leonard. That time on the assist by George. 22 points for Kawhi Leonard.
And the fact that Leonard can pour it in like tonight, in addition to his defense, is really why he's one of the best two-way players we've ever seen. Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
And that's why they're running plays for him. They're getting him the ball and letting him go to work.
Outside Williams from outside the arc. Unable to get that one. Lets it go from deep. Good. That's another bucket. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Able to stop on a dime at full speed. Curry with the nasty pull-up.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Kevin, thank you. Andrew, the energy and effort were apparent throughout that first half. How were you able to do it?
We had a good practice, working hard, really putting things together. Keep doing it and come up with a W.
Hey, thanks for your time. We appreciate it. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. What a start it was for Stephen Curry. He had a scoring performance for the ages, putting up an enormous amount of points. For most of the past decade, Shaq, the Warriors have drafted near the end of each round, yet they've done a great job of uncovering gems.
Yeah, Draymond, 35th overall pick. Looney, 30th overall pick.
Eric Pascal, 41st pick. Elite front office.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. Curry has been sensational.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look they wanted.
Yeah, working the ball, getting clean, quality looks. I mean, just efficient basketball through and through.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. And the Clippers, looking at who they've got. We've got Patrick Beverly. Batuma's out there with Ibaka. Then it's Paul George, and it's Leonard in at the three, the small forward. And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
A 78% foul shooter a season ago. Pretty steady when he's at the line.
And he knocks down the first one. And both free throws good for Oubre. Clippers trail by 14. Nobody near George. No good from outside. The Warriors shooting a smooth 58% from the field. Everything going according to plan for them on that end. And the basket by Curry.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Los Angeles has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Here's George. Lays it up off the glass.
And this is why you get George the ball there. He's solid at figuring out how to capitalize.
It's Curry outside. Good. Another from three.
And this parade of threes has no end in sight. He just keeps knocking them down.
Oh, and that latest triple ties him for second for the most threes in the game. What a monster he's been from deep.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, you can't blame the ref for making that call at all. The defense in general is already at such a disadvantage as it is.
Curry outside. The rebound by Ibaka.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And here's Leonard from three. Drains it from beyond the arc. Leonard's got 25 points in the game.
As hot as he's been, it still has to be him who leads the charge and helps turn his game around.
And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Clippers trail by 15. Now here's Beverly. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet.
Not the fastest, biggest guy, but Steph's competitiveness allows him to be a good defender.
Here's Green, banked in off the glass. And the Warriors lead by 17.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Yeah, that's what's frustrating, because you did the job defensively to get the stop, and then you gave it right back.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on it.
Curry gets the bucket.
An elite scorer in this league. Curry is so active. How he looks for his shots. He's as versatile as they come.
And George, here we go. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And it goes on Draymond Green.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Patterson comes in for Nicholas Batum. And it's Jackson in for Leonard.
And, you know, you go back to that horrific leg injury in Vegas back in 2014, and Paul George hasn't just made it back to the NBA. He's come back a better player.
Here's Beverly. The Warriors pull it in. Wiseman's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done.
Well, I'm surprised he's still out there. I mean, he's been invisible at the offensive end all game long.
Jackson can't hit that one. And Golden State will go the other way with it. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
I've seen smaller guys who are afraid of the contact. Sometimes Steph, he invites it.
He's got free throw attempts number 4 and 5 here.
And, you know, something I remember from their last game was how good he was at the line.
And the Clippers making a change here. Kennard's checked in. And the Clippers call time here. Curry with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Look, they can't leave him alone for a second on the perimeter. Not the way he's shooting a 3 tonight.
Now let's take a look at Paul George, some stats on him. Coming off a terrific season. 14th and three-point field goal percentage, and he'd make you pay every time he went to the line. Top 20 in free throw percentage.
And who could defend him last season out there? Defenders tried to body him up, play a little physical. But time and time again, he drilled the 3 anyway. Beverly, the pass to Kennard. Outside, George. Oubre with the steal. Back to Curry. From deep. And again for 3.
There it is. A shot that puts him at the top of the record book.
Well, Greg is now tied for the mark for most threes in a single game. In one word, amazing. Here's Beverly. Here's Patterson. Buries it down low. Patterson's got his first 2 points of the night.
Just phenomenal awareness by Beverly, just dishing the ball to the wide open man easily.
And a deep 3 from connects again from distance.
And that is a 3 that will put him in the record books.
A historic performance by a historically good shooter. One of the best games anybody has ever had.
And the crowd letting him know they appreciate his greatness.
Well, he's been nothing less than great. 3-pointers at a historic level.
If I'm him, I'm shooting it every time I get the ball. It is just an incredible night for him. And there's still time left.
Here's what the Clippers are going with right now. Ivica Zubac has checked in for Serge Ibaka. Lou Williams is subbed in for Patrick Beverly. It's his first trip to the line. Leonard, he's checked in for the Clippers. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
And Williams is sort of the classic instant offense guy. Whether he's coming off the bench or starting, he can provide a spark whenever they need one.
Kennard for 3. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Williams has got 4 assists in the game. Here's Curry. On the wing, Wiggins. Kennard covering. And another basket for Golden State.
A welcome sign for sure. When Wiggins is connecting with the J, his offense becomes lethal.
Leonard looking around. Here's Zubac. Nice work on the boards. Paying off with the basket. Zubac has got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Toughness and energy on the boards and an easy putback to show forward.
Here's Curry with the three, and another one falls. Amazing.
What a game. That's 72 points.
He's been simply, Greg, sensational throughout this one. And there's the call on Curry. That's his third foul of the game. Zubac with it. 8 points for him. Back to Williams. Outside, George. 4 on the clock. Pulls up. Again, Los Angeles.
Oh, don't forget about this fella for a second. He is the definition of dangerous.
Oubre, good. Oubre's got 4 points this quarter.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Here's Williams. That's in for his 5th field goal of the game. Makes him 5 for 12 so far.
And such a nimble ball handler. Williams makes quick work of getting down the lane, and he'll drive all night long if they let him.
And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. The shot's good from Kennard. 1:06 left here in the third quarter. Wiggins against Kennard. From 10 feet out, and it's Wiggins missing. Clippers trail by 19. Leonard, a good look. Another one falls for the Clippers.
And part of what makes Kawhi such a great player is that jump shot. You can't just worry about him attacking the basket.
Wiseman, no good. Los Angeles has gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. And it's Leonard missing.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Curry outside hits the three-point bomb. And the Warriors lead by 20.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
But it had to be. These days, you need to stretch the floor somewhat to make everything else work.
And Wiggins throws it down.
And he can wow you with his passes. I mean, that's as good of a pass as any three-pointer Curry's going to hit.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors holding a 22-point lead as the quarter wraps up. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
I mean, well, if you're the coaching staff, I mean, you're pumped up. This highlight will not only make it on the TV, it'll make it into a film session.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Wiggins is out there with Steph Curry. Then there's Wiseman. And it's Green, and it's Oubre in at the 3 spot. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Here's Wiseman. Hits the jump hook. Now Williams. Outside Leonard. Wiseman with the rebound. Wiseman's got 11 rebounds in the game. Shots good by Green.
Now, this is Green at his best. He's no stranger to contact. In fact, he welcomes it.
Wiggins against Kennard. Over Wiseman. Kennard's shot is off. The Warriors have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Oubre against Batum. And here's Oubre. On its way from Curry for 2, and it's good off the back rim and in.
Cat quick release. His dad's was quick too. Maybe the quickest in the game, Steph Curry.
There's Williams with the 3. It's rebounded by Golden State. And again.
He has been simply unstoppable.
And he's now 3rd all-time for points in a game. 1 for the ages.
Well, he has already cleared Wilt Chamberlain's 78 points. Next up is Kobe's 81. And if he passes that mark, the basketball world is going to be talking about this guy for years.
Just 3 to shoot. Williams. They grab their own miss. It's clocked. Green taking his time here. Curry against Williams. A 3-ball. Kawhi Leonard with the rebound. Leonard's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
Yeah, I love the court awareness from Kawhi there. Dependable at getting it.
And got it! Another basket.
The good times keep rolling. Now tied for second all-time in scoring for a game.
Well, you know, the way he's been able to maintain his focus on offense all game, GA, the defense throws everything at him, but he still is scoring.
When Kobe did what he did back in 06, I never thought we'd see something like that again. But tonight has been an absolute legendary performance. I'm still in shock that we've seen 81 twice now.
I just love the aggressive attitude of Batum, especially how hard he hits the ball.
Here's Curry with the 3. Batum grabs the miss. Batum's got his 8th rebound here tonight. There's the 3. The Warriors pull it in. Wiseman's got 14 rebounds tonight, going after. Curry can't get it to go. And it's Williams with the ball for the Clippers. Leonard with the ball. Wiseman picks him up.
What a game he's having on the boards. Even their big fellas can't keep him off the glass.
Here's Curry. Here's Wiggins to the wing right side. They double-team Curry. Stolen by Zubac. And it's Leonard at the elbow. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. Williams has got his 8th assist in the game. Now a timeout called by Golden State. And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Stephen Curry.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
What a connection he has to these fans. They love him here. And the more he has games like this, the deeper that connection gets. And finished off by Wiseman.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Yeah, guys, but where was the box out? No excuse letting him roam that freely on the glass?
And there's the pass to Ibaka. He's looking for Leonard and finds him. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Who knows what this score would look like if he wasn't on his game tonight?
Curry finds Wiggins. Beyond the arc. And yet, another basket.
And that score moves him up in the record books yet again.
He now stands, Greg, alone for second place for points. What an unbelievable night.
And with 81 in the rearview mirror, he only has the great Wilt Chamberlain and his 100 mark left, a record nobody thought would be touched. But this is the closest anybody has ever come.
Curry against Beverly. Passes it to Okoro. That one a little long. Golden State's gone into a funk from downtown in the 4th. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Oh, yeah, and that's what you love about him. He shows no mercy, even with a comfortable lead.
The shot by Curry, no good. LA has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Beverly for 3. Warriors with the rebound. Curry's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. The long distance 3 is good.
Oh, because of his quick release, so difficult to close up space on Curry.
Pass to Kevin Young. Ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Wiseman. Oubre passes to Curry. He got it again. Sensational. That's 91, an incredible feat.
This is just flat out insane.
The Clippers again turning it over.
Story of their game right here. One sloppy play after another.
1:33 left here in the fourth quarter. Took him no time at all on that one.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, and it hasn't just been the offensive output. They're putting in the work at the defensive end as well.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Warriors.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget, and on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And it'll mark their fourth win on the year, actually their fifth win on the year.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Steph Curry.
He hung a big number on the scoreboard, and it wasn't just because he was hot. He did it with movement and tenacity.
Jackson against Wiggins. Jackson, that's good.
He's not the biggest guy on the court, but Jackson doesn't mind getting his hands dirty. He'll take a knock as long as he can get his points out of it.
He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And you know they are sure. I mean, come on, the finish line is in sight. All they have to do is play it smart.
That's tipped. Curry fires from way good. He hits again.
And that score puts him even. A night I never thought we'd see.
He's now tied point for point with the record. One more score. He'll be all alone at the top of the record books. GA, a moment nobody thought they'd ever see.
100 points for him. Still sends shivers down my spine to say it. And this is a game that nobody thought could be matched. Wilt Chamberlain's half-century record has been matched here tonight.
Here's Curry. Another bucket. Wow!
Kevin, I'm in disbelief. He set a new all-time record for scoring in a single game.
Well, Greg, a record that was for so long thought to be untouchable. He continues to amaze.
And he has now passed Wilt Chamberlain's legendary mark of 100 points, one that stood for over a half a century, unimaginable. Great to hear the crowd showing their appreciation. We are witnessing something truly remarkable.
Well, a scoring game, GA, that ranks with the all-time greats. He's just been going off.
I'm trying to comprehend what he's doing here this evening. I mean, his ability to read this defense and get his shot has been nothing short of amazing.
No good on the second free throw. Here's Curry with the three. Connects again.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA, really taking it to the opposition. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps. And the